Hello, 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 and welcome to episode 162 of Topicopedia podcast, the podcast equivalent of that one drawer in your kitchen that has batteries, takeaway menus, and mysterious crumbs, but somehow still sparks joy. I'm Ste.
And I'm Nicole, the voice of reason, chaos, and whatever's left in the Prosecco bottle.
This week we've got a jam-packed episode full of nonsense, nuggets, and knowledge that you never knew you needed. And probably still don't.
Anyway, coming up, we've been digging deep to find our notable news of the week, real stories handpicked by us, because we're nothing if not selective chaos.
And speaking of digging deep and unexpectedly rising to the surface, it's time for this week's unsolved mystery, the Nampa Figurine, a teeny tiny woman made of clay found hundreds of feet underground in Idaho from a time before humans were even meant to be around.
So either history is lying, aliens are trolling us, or it's one of Uncle Jerry's questionable antiques. You know, the ones where he swears that they're from Atlantis, but it smells like WD-40 and regret.
Let's be honest, if anyone responsible for a 2 million-year-old sex doll buried in Idaho, it is Uncle Jerry.
Oh, please don't say sex doll and Uncle Jerry in the same sentence ever again.
Too late, already in your brain now. Anyway, after we dig ourselves out that disturbing mental image, we're wrapping up our mini-series part 3 with life's unspoken rules. Those everyday do's and don'ts, WTFs, that no one teaches you, but everyone certainly judges you for.
Also coming up, the Urban Dictionary word of the week, which is definitely going to lower your IQ and possibly ruin your dinner. Our meme of the week, handpicked from the depths of the internet by a sleep-deprived algorithm. And of course, that's not true. And of course, the joke of the... Uncle Jerry's trying to show us up again. And of course, the joke of the week, which as always, toes the line between harmless fun and HR meeting.
So buckle up, unzip your sense of humour. Not like that, Jerry. Prepare yourself for a roller coaster of trivia, terrible jokes, and questionable life advice from two people who definitely shouldn't be given any.
It's weird, it's wonderful, and it's possibly illegal in 3 countries.
Just 3?
Just 3. This is Topicopedia. Maybe more than 3. I mean...
Yeah, I mean... I imagine so. So. Oh, how's your week been?
It's been a long week, Steve.
Is it?
No, it's not. It's flown by, actually. This heat it's been on another level, hasn't it?
It's cooled down today. Day of recording.
It's cooled down today. Yes, day of recording, which is a little earlier than usual, hence why the week has flown by. It's 25.2 degrees in my room as we speak from the soft office, which is quite nice because over the weekend it was sort of coming on for 26.5, and yeah, my fan is seeing some exploitation at the moment. For sure.
It's so annoying, isn't it, when you get sweat dripping down your arse crack?
I've not had that yet.
Oh, have you not? Okay.
It's because I'm sitting on it all the time. That's the thing. I need to get up and do some grafting. I mean, I have done a few things, just not loads. I moved my big mirror that goes over my mantelpiece.
Okay.
I've moved it from there and put it in my hallway.
Okay.
So now, when you step out of my front room, you're met with yourself, which for me isn't actually as fun as I thought it would be. However, it does look quite nice there if I stand off at an angle and I don't see myself in it.
Did I ever tell you in my dining room, I put 2 mirrors up on opposite walls?
Oh, you've opened a portal.
Yeah, it goes on forever. I've got the never-ending dining room.
Oh, you're supposed to not do that. It's supposed to let the evil spirits in. And well, no, not evil, just spirits. It's supposed to let spirits in. It's supposed to open a portal to the other side.
Well, they've been up for years now, so maybe that explains my bad luck. I don't know.
Oh, maybe. Well, it could explain good luck, couldn't it? If you ever have good luck, because well, you don't know. Not all spirits are going to be bad, are they?
I guess
some of them might be do-gooders. But yeah, so I moved that, and subsequently then had to move the things that were there on the hallway wall before, which was a big collage. You know how people have collage prints all over, all grouped together nicely on the wall. Well, I had that kind of, but with signed CDs and vinyls, which I have all framed and stuff. So I've moved them slightly to the right, and now they're going up the stairs, and it weirdly looks so much better. It's like a small change, but it just looks really cool now. So yeah, that broke a bit of a sweat, even though it wasn't sweaty work per se. It's just been very hot, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I didn't have my fan in tow, so yeah, didn't fancy dragging the fan to the stairs.
Oh, I took the aircon out. I've had the aircon on quite a bit this week.
Oh, I can't afford that. I do have an air conditioning unit, but I just can't afford to run it.
Oh, you see, because of the weather being so mixed, I've actually had quite a lot of negative slots, price-wise.
Really?
Yeah.
Gosh.
So at some points today, at some points this week, I've just had everything running. Washing machine, hot tub, aircon, the works, and emptied the battery and filled it up again. Like,
you might as well make the most of it. And I suppose I am quite jealous. One day, obviously, I'm going to become like snake breeder extraordinaire and, make my millions, obviously. Yes. And when that happens, I'm getting solar panels so that I can retire and still afford to put on my air conditioning in the summer and heating in the winter,
Fair play.
So that's my plan. But until then, yeah. But I haven't done a lot else this week. I'm not going to lie. It's been a lot more chill. I've seen my friends and all that kind of thing, which is lovely. But I haven't really done anything. And I think that for the first time in ages, I can say that. How about you? How's your week been?
Yeah, it's been all right. Yeah.
Warm, sweaty butt cracks and
pretty much
uneventful.
Yeah, that sums it up.
I mean, uneventful is a good thing, really, isn't it? Because it could all be drama, couldn't it?
Yeah, but at some point something will happen, and then I'll just forget to say it. I'll just be like, yeah, nothing ever happened.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. You'd have to write it down. Put it in the prep.
Who's got pen and paper anymore?
Put it in the prep. Oh dear. All right. Well, fair enough. In that case, I've got some feedback for us this week. If you're interested in that.
Yeah, sure. Let's have some feedback.
Well, Andy has really treated us actually again. So yeah, chuffed to bits with that. He has said, if I can get to the top of it, as a fellow hay fever sufferer, I can sympathise with Ste in a big way, and sadly tell you, Ste, that alcohol doesn't really make it any better. But like you said, probably makes you care less about it. Look, I'm just saying, Ste, don't listen to him. He's never had a drop of alcohol in it. Well, he doesn't drink.
Oh, okay, fair dues.
So he's not qualified to tell you this.
Okay.
All right. So don't listen. Don't give in to peer pressure and not drink. That's wrong. I'd have given you a seat on the bus if you needed it, Nicole. I've done it before for little old ladies. Oh, thanks then. Just called me old. I know you didn't, Andy. We're good. Talking about that dildo in the plane cabin again.
That just keeps coming back round, doesn't it?
It just keeps coming back. Honestly, it's the topic that just keeps on giving all the feedback. A bit like Uncle Jerry. Wouldn't that have meant they allowed that in the passenger's hand luggage? And I'd have thought they wouldn't have allowed that due to the size. It could be a weapon. Nah, I don't think so.
I mean,
Yes. I mean, technically, your hand luggage is a weapon if you throw it hard enough, isn't it?
Yeah, so, I mean, anything's a weapon if you use it wrong, I guess.
Yeah.
It's not, I mean, you're not going to stab someone fatally with it, I don't think.
It's not intended for use as a weapon, hopefully. Could you imagine a dildo that doubles up as a freaking knife? Like, you pull the balls off and on the end of it is a blade.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what? It wouldn't surprise me if someone's tried that. Anyway, let's move on from taking weapons on planes, please.
Yeah, that might be for the best.
Summer is coming up.
Yeah, no, we're in the thick of summer now. Actually, we just had the solstice, so
yes, that's true.
Yeah. Go away. I'm getting email notifications getting in the way of my feedback. So, speaking of underwater rugby and stupid sports, reminded me of when on GTA 4 on one of the radios they came up with rugby hopscotch and joked about it being a super manly sport. Makes me wonder what other variants of rugby there is. Rugby tiddlywinks, rugby chess, rugby tetherball, rugby BMX. I'd love to see rugby BMX. Those piddly little bikes with great big rugby players on them. Oh my god! Oh my god, that'd be hilarious, isn't it? The mental imagery there. I wonder if the hum could be an electromagnetic thing, although it being else anywhere is the tough part of it, because maybe something to do with the Earth's own. Yeah, quite possibly, Andy. But yeah, maybe.
But we don't have the definitive answer, though, unfortunately.
No, unfortunately not. He also says, when talking about what the F keys on a keyboard do, it reminded me of the internet rules, like Rule 34. If it exists, there's a porn of it. So there's probably a picture of SpongeBob making out with Fred Flintstone. And Rule 35 is, if there's a porn of it, you should draw it. The internet rules are silly fun mostly, and next week it's going to be our topic. So
excellent.
Thank you very much for that, Andy. Yeah, next week's practically prepped. So yes, we look forward to talking about that next week, because I've had a sneaky peek and there are some fun ones on there for us to dissect. So
excellent. I look forward to that.
Yeah, so thank you ever so much for that, Andy. Really appreciate that as always. And if anyone else wants to leave us any feedback, or of course Andy again, head over to topicopedia.online or any of our socials. Yeah.
Yes, you can fill in that form on our website. We love it when you fill in the form. Gives me something to read.
It's sexy.
It is. It's a sexy feedback form.
Yeah, it's a very, very sexy feedback form.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Well, we don't actually have a jingle for this segment, unfortunately. We haven't quite gotten to that stage. We need to up the production budget again, I think. So if you like, I'll tell you what, Steve's set up a thing where you can send us a coffee now.
Yeah, I have. I've not put a link anywhere, though, so that's not very helpful.
Oh, wow. Get that on the website.
I'll get it on the website, yeah, and you can send
we'll get a button.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Send us a coffee, and then we can save some money towards the production budget.
Yeah, the funny thing is the website's called Buy Me a Coffee, and you can tell it's like, obviously, like everything, it's an American website, and it's quite funny because I switched it from being dollars to pounds.
Yeah,
but it looks like it's not really changed, like the suggested amounts. So,
I see. Okay.
So you look at the suggested amounts, and it's like £47. Sure, if you want to send us £47, we would be absolutely delighted. Thank you.
We're not going to knock it. I do believe you can send your own amount. You can ignore the suggested amount. If you want to send us a penny, we might laugh at you because it's not going to buy a bean, let alone a coffee. We would really, really appreciate it, because we coffee bitches, aren't we, Steve?
No, I don't like coffee. Yeah. I was going to say you can actually change it to things like pizza, I guess. So maybe you don't like pizza.
No.
Oh, what am I going to change it to then?
But you don't have to get a coffee from the coffee shop, let's be real. No. You can get a milkshake or a frappe, or you can get a piece of cake.
Oh, you can pick any meme then. Oh, from the list. Whoa, which meme would we pick? What sums us up? Where's the poo emoji?
Oh my!
Could you can pick any emoji, so yeah, well, it would just make more sense, because I think people would just see that and be like, yeah, they are carrying that through. Oh,
yeah.
They've got foods, planets.
Gosh.
Yeah. Oh, we're sport for choice. Right, you'll have to let us know what emoji we should use for our donate thing. I might use let's use a toilet icon for now. That's as close as I can find. Replace coffee with anything you like.
How enticing.
We'll just call it support. There we go.
Lovely.
Yeah. buymeacoffee.com/Topicopedia, but I will put a link on the website.
Yes, perfect demo.
Yeah.
Right, so have you got some notable news for us, Steve?
You know what we never mentioned, which
what did we never mention?
from a few weeks ago.
Oh, what's that?
And you know what? I meant to mention it. I meant to mention it. That I'm trying to find an article about it now, and I can't find. It's like it's been buried.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh yeah! Oh yes!
Should we mention it then? If it gets buried, we'll lose our episode.
No, because I found an episode now. I found I found a listing. I'm losing the plot.
You are.
I've had a rant before about Poundland and the fact they've got an app. It seemed really pointless. Like, why does Poundland need an app?
You have.
And how nothing in there is £1 anymore. But you can actually now get discounts with the Poundland app. So instead of it being £1.25, it's actually £1. Things like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're jumping on that
Interesting.
bandwagon. Yeah. But incidentally, I seem to have missed the big bargain that was to be had, which was being able to buy Poundland for £1.
What?
Yes, Poundland has been sold for £1.
Oh.
Yeah. Did you not hear about that?
No. Well, you know I'd live under a rock, Stu.
Basically it's like a nominal sale because it's struggling financially. So it's kind of like passing the baton, but it needs like £80 million.
Well, of course they're struggling financially because they keep calling themselves Poundland, which has been notorious for being, a pound shop for the whole of existence, and now it's not. So it's nobody wants to bother now because it costs the same as everywhere else.
Yeah, you may as well just go to B&M, and you really.
Well, it's cheaper at B&M, yeah.
Yeah, but B&M has stuff under £1, so there you go. Yeah,
exactly. I love B&M.
Yeah, so incidentally, Poundland's been sold for £1. Yeah, and we never mentioned it, so I'm sorry that we never mentioned
it. And moreover, who blew who to get something for £1 out of Poundland? Yeah. That's ridiculous.
Why was it not £1 Like,
yeah, because I'm sorry, Poundland ain't £1 anymore. Nothing is, except apparently the actual company.
Yes,
that's mental. That's mental. I have popped a couple of links into our.
I did actually have some more.
Okay.
I think.
But I don't know what one of them is. Possibly you might have put it there. I'm not sure.
Okay.
And then the second one I put there today because that's brand new news.
Brand new news. Is this the today's news? Oh, which one's today's news? Should we start
with the second link that's in the I've put it in the prep, the Slack prep. So if you scroll down, the order of events is literally there now. You can scroll through the whole episode as we speak.
Oh, is this Plymouth news?
It's Plymouth news, yeah.
I think you should deliver the Plymouth news.
Oh, I can if you like, but I think you should. No, actually, you should deliver it. I'm going to wrap it up at the arse end because I think you should open the article.
Okay, what the hell has happened here? Right, I've opened up the Facebook post, but you want the actual article opening? Okay.
Yeah, just give us a brief what's happened here, please, Steve.
A woman rescued after car flips on its side at Tamar Bridge toll booths.
How the fuck has she done that? How has she done it?
Who's going through a toll booth fast enough to flip the car? Well, oh, God, it's a Range Rover as well. 73 plate.
Oh, her husband's going to be furious.
Big money, that is.
Oh, yes.
Jeez, I hate to even see the excess on that.
Well, I'd like to urge you to hop over to WhatsApp a second.
Okay, let's go to
because some people in the comments earlier today had their own theories, and I thought we could read them.
Okay, let's go with these then.
So you go first.
That feeling when you see the toll prices.
Yeah, I guess you flipped. Sorry. She had her £3 out the sunroof ready.
How do you even do that? She got skills. Oh, life's a lottery. It must have been a rollover. That's quite clever.
Car fainted at the cost of the toll. By the way, the toll has recently gone up from £2.60 to £3. So, yeah.
It's a Range Rover, love, not a Range rollover.
That's a free pass. No axles touching the road.
Oh, is that true? Yeah, get through for free on the side.
Well, we'll have to ask her, won't we? Although she hasn't actually gotten through. No, she has, because they took her to Dartford Hospital to get her checked over. So, yeah, she definitely did get through. I wonder if they did charge her. Oh, dear.
That's one way to get loose change from under these seats.
Ooh. Was the tag on the roof?
Maybe it was. Probably a tourist again. If she survived the toll booth, her Range Rover would probably have got stuck on a beach somewhere anyway.
Oh, that's true. That's the amount of videos and pictures you see of that down here at this time of year. People parking up on the beach and then not moving their car before high tide. It's brilliant. We quite love it. So, yeah, that was my notable news of the week, which happened on day of recording, which is Monday. Happened this morning. So, quite fresh. I enjoyed that, though. I know everyone was all fine and well, by the way. So I feel we can have a little giggle at it.
Okay. So, yeah, meanwhile in Yorkshire...
Yes.
Yorkshire. A lollipop man said, get this right, he's been told to stop giving kids high fives.
Oh.
How tight's that? So he's been working as a crossing patrol officer about 2 years.
Yeah.
And he's been told not to high five the children anymore because it upsets some drivers at having to wait another 10 seconds.
Gosh.
You know what? I think it's worth waiting that 10 seconds and seeing the joy in people's faces getting a high five as they cross the road.
Evidently, these drivers don't think so. I mean, that's silly, though. And also, I mean, what's 10 seconds? You've probably waited 20 or 30 seconds already, haven't you?
And bearing in mind, they're kids, so most of the time they run across the road. If it was some elderly person crossing the road, you'd be waiting that time anyway.
Exactly.
So let the kids get the high five, have a good, it's a nice little boost on the way into school, isn't it? Got your high five, great to see people and stuff. And it's kind of
tots.
Yeah, it gives like a social aspect to it. So I say keep giving the high fives because that is a great normal thing to do.
Because it's also really like humanizing the role as well of being, a lollipop person. Gosh, that was very, very PC of me, wasn't it?
Yeah, humanising. You love it. Love it. So I'm all for it. Stuff for impatient drivers. If they want to get somewhere fast, don't do it during bloody pickup hours. Yes. It's only for like 20 minutes, like twice a day.
Exactly.
Just don't go down that road at that time. Straightforward, really.
Exactly.
Not
and
difficult.
If you're the one picking your kids up, you're the problem.
Yeah. Walk with them. Let them get their high five.
Well, exactly. And you're just putting a hole in the ozone layer whilst you're being impatient. Like, just grow up. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. I'm with you, Steve. I'm with you.
Yeah. Talking of comments on posts, I did have a post that had better comments. I thought I did. Did I send it you? Where did I put it? Anyway, let's get to this other notable news story, which I thought was quite funny. This one, you may as well open the link for this one. It says, "Tats not fair. I was kicked out of Dubai and had my £3,000 glam holiday ruined over my face tattoos despite being allowed in before." How would you describe that guy?
This man doesn't have a nice, delicate face tat, does he?
No.
He is
geometric.
Is supposed to be, it's geometric. I thought it was scales.
It kind of, geometric, isn't it? Ish. But it does look like scales because it's small and close up.
Yeah. And he's obviously got some sort of writing on his chin and I mean, he doesn't look like a nice chap, does he? He looks like he wants to be quite intimidating. And Dubai is the kind of place where they're quite strict, aren't they?
Yeah, they can be quite strict.
Oh.
So, I'm kind of, why would you be surprised? Because you basically tattooed your face so you look a different colour.
It does. It is giving blackface a bit, isn't it?
It is a bit, yeah. Especially on the one where it's like a bit of a distance.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, you've got that much ink on your face. You are more ink than you are skin. Like,
see his partner. She's very heavily tattooed, but her face is pretty much
clear.
Yeah,
it's
and
just
that's
up to her
fine,
neck,
isn't
isn't
it?
it? Yeah.
Yeah, it goes all the way up to her neck, and then it stops at probably wherever her jawline is. You can't really see on that picture, but yeah. Whereas he clearly had, I mean, his arm is black. His arm is actually completely black, and his neck's completely black.
It's unbelievable. I just.
No,
it's no surprise
awful.
that you got kicked out for it. I'm sorry. If you made yourself look radically different to the photo on your passport to the point where you are not recognizable, you cannot expect to be able to travel into that country.
Oh, is that the reason that they stopped him?
I imagine so. Well, what other reason would there be, I suppose? I mean,
just because I think I'll admit, I don't think tattoos should necessarily carry the connotations that they do about people's character. However, it's face tats are a different level of. It's just different. I'm sorry. Yeah, if you have face tats, I'm gonna judge you.
Yeah.
Just coming from a tattooed person, not heavily tattooed, but a lightly decorated person. If you have face tats, I'm definitely going to judge you a bit. And I think it does. I mean, it just paints a certain image of someone. It makes you look a bit like you're going to start trouble. I don't know. I think if you've got face tats, you're trying to prove to the world that you're a hard nut and that you're trying to be intimidating, I think. And I don't think that's very nice. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's easy to assume that he's trying to cause trouble, but I would say that he's very easily identifiable. There is that.
Yeah, but it doesn't match the passport photo.
But if it doesn't match your passport photo, you are shit out of luck. No.
Right, this is what I want. I did message you about this one. I've just put the link into Slack for you because I thought this would be, and we love a bit of Bonnie Blue chat, don't we?
Oh Lord. Oh no, this keeps coming up in my feed and I keep ignoring it.
Yeah, for this, I'm just here for the comments section. So basically, Entertainment Daily UK have done a post, another one of their clickbaity things. It says, Bonnie Blue reveals the one sex act she'll never let a man perform on her. The idea is you go into the comments, you click the link, you read the article, right?
I think it's monogamy.
Yeah. Put it this way, no one is clicking the link and no one is reading the article. Everyone's in the comments section. So I thought we could go through some of these descriptions of what people have put for Bonnie Blue. For example, someone put, filled more times than me nan's kettle.
Oh, banged more times than a steel drum at a carnival.
I'm guessing she's saving her back door for that someone special.
I think that ship might have sailed.
Probably.
Shake hands. God, you wouldn't, would you? Definitely get sticky fingers after that.
Minge like an empty headlock.
Oh, gosh. See more pipes than Mario and Luigi?
Had more knobs than Concorde's cockpit.
Oh, my God. Had more men than the Grand Old Duke.
Had more red ends than a second-hand ashtray.
Oh my God. Chuffed like a hippo's yawn. Oh dear.
She's seen more sausage than my nan's air fryer.
Ooh. Oh dear. Been ridden more times than all the bikes in the Tour de France. Oh, these are brilliant. I love it.
What else have people put? Riddled. Yeah, that's to the point, isn't it?
Yeah.
Be like punching smoke.
Oh God.
Oh, there's a good one. Being banged more times than the blind carpenter's thumb.
Oh. Even carpenters that can see bang their thumbs a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Like throwing a sausage up.
I bet she called the sperm bank to top it up. Wow.
Like throwing a sausage up a high street.
Oh. Oh God. Like chucking a chipolata in the Dartford Tunnel.
Ploughed more times than Farmer John's field.
Been drilled more times than Jeffrey Dahmer's victims. Oh, these are great.
Like waving a pencil in Albert Hall.
Oh dear.
I like this one. Let me go with this one. Seen more dong than a Vietnamese bank.
Oh my God. No, this one wins it. Smashed more times than Harvey Price's iPad. You got a button for this, haven't you? You got a button for this.
No, I'm sorry. Oh yeah.
What a day.
There it is.
There it is. We got it.
It's because he's just smashed his iPad again.
Yeah. Oh
dear.
What a day.
Yeah, there it is.
It's like a windsock.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah.
Cleaning the bucket afterwards and wringing his mop out. Okay, right. Being lifted more than Fred West patio.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that one.
Had more cocks than Colonel Sanders' battery farm.
Wow. Holy. Like a melted welly or a trod-on Big Mac.
Okay.
A melted welly. Oh.
Oh no. That one's a bad one. Must look like a hippo's yawn.
We've already said that, haven't we?
Did you? Oh, okay. Fair dues. Fair
Oh
dues.
dear.
Oh.
Yeah, I think we've probably had the good ones now, haven't we?
Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah.
Some brilliant ones there. Really enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed that comment section.
Yeah, that was enjoyable. I really did enjoy that.
Banged more times than a taxi door.
Oh God! Do you know taxi drivers don't have to get shitty when you shut their doors, and
Yeah.
good God. Yeah, well, even if you like just shut it normally. they always say don't slam it, and it's like you've got to shut it properly. Anyway,
so the actual question was: Bonnie Blue reveals the one sex act that never let a man perform on her, and it says, and what someone put here. What does this relate to? They put even Excel run out of rows trying to track that list.
Jesus.
Fair dues. Right. Did I have an actual news story from this week?
Gosh,
no.
We've done a few there.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, sorry. Can I show you a 5-minute hack? Have we got time for a 5-minute hack?
Yeah, go on.
All right. I want to play, because this came up in my Facebook reels.
Is this what this Facebook link is here?
No, I've not posted it yet.
Okay.
I don't. No.
Can you send it to me phone? Can you send it to WhatsApp?
I will. Let me send it to. I can send it to Slack and then I can copy it to WhatsApp. Okay.
Oh, send it to Slack. It'll be fine.
Okay. I want you to talk me through this. Right. We'll click play together, and
Right,
you
bear with me. I need to get there.
talk me through this.
All right, hang on. Whoa.
I couldn't believe that I sat
I'm
through
a couple seconds
and
in.
watched
Right,
this.
let's go.
Okay.
Let's go. Right, so someone's drilling in their car in the cup holder. Is that the cup holder?
Yeah.
Oh, we're
kind
putting a
of.
pipe in it. We're putting we're pulling it underneath.
That's the drill through to underneath their car. The
Right,
tie wraps
okay.
underneath the car.
Is this some sort of weird suicide hack?
Not quite.
Oh, no! He's put a shiwi on it. Oh, so that he can pour Fanta down. I mean, you always need to get rid of Fanta when you're in the car, don't you? It's so you can take a wee in the car. They're all using water bottles. Yeah, I mean, ugh.
The grim thing is, though, right? Where he's drilled that, it's like higher than where you'd be waiting for. You'd have to
You'd have to do it in shifts.
keep stopping and then lifting the pipe up so it can drain.
Yeah, exactly.
Because the liquid's not going to go uphill, is it?
Well, no, exactly. So, but I mean, it would definitely exercise your prostate, and my flipping pelvic floor be laughing.
Yeah, but I mean, or you could just pull over and take a piss.
If you're a man, not so easy for a lady.
Well, it's a damn sight easier than drilling through your car and then trying to pee into a shiwi while you're sat in the seat.
I'm not condoning this, but it is awful when you're on the motorway or on there's absolutely nowhere to stop. It's awful because you can't, pull over on the bloody hard shoulder for a piss. And even if you were to find a lay-by, there's nowhere to hide. It's all right for men. You can just unzip your fly and go. But us ladies, it's very difficult.
But still, it's still quite difficult to modify your car.
Oh, I think this is ridiculous. Yeah.
To have that.
I just think this is not the answer. I don't know what the answer is, but this is not the answer. No.
Top comment was, I think I'd rather stop and stretch my legs.
Yeah, I think I'd rather wet myself, to be honest. I'd rather sit on a bin bag.
I'm waiting for the second part when you feel like pooping.
I'm not going to lie, I did think of this, but yeah, of course I did. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay.
All right, we've lowered the tone now.
Yeah. I'm going to pick up again though, because a YouTuber that I watch, he's called Atomic Shrimp. I believe Andy watches him as well.
Yeah,
so
I watch him as well.
He's great. Well, he's just reached 1 million subscribers. And to anyone who doesn't know what Atomic Shrimp is all about on YouTube, he is quite famous for his budget challenges. So he'll quite often set himself a challenge where he will have £1 to make him survive a day, or in some cases longer, and he's done various different budgets over various different periods of time, and they are all really interesting.
And he does it so practically as well. He'll be like, for this experiment, I'm not including salt and pepper, which you might find in your cupboard, but if I want to add some honey to it, I've got to have a budget to put the honey in. And he's like, he thinks it right down to the penny.
Exactly. So, how do I mute? I need to know how to mute the tab now. I've got your issue. How did you do it?
You right click on the tab and then you do mute site.
Oh, lovely. Thank you. Just because...
Am I going to have the same now if I click it?
Yes, you are.
Okay, excellent. Right.
So, yeah, on his Discord... He asked people for things he could do to celebrate his 1 million subscribers, and one of his subscribers made a game which is based on Atomic Shrimp's cooking challenge. Now, I've tried it on my phone and I've been unable to do it. So for the first time, I think we should have a go and do it on computer. Okay. I'm going to let you go first, and I will just give you the advice that the hard bit is at the cooking stage. Okay. So if you press start.
Okay. Can I start with the tenner one? Because I see you can pick between 1, 5 and 10. Yep. Right, let's have a tenner.
Yep. So you're selecting your budget. So you've got, tabs at the top: produce, meat, dairy and eggs, pantry and clearance. The clearance section changes each time, so it's not the same every time you do the challenge, which is really fun. So yes, with your £10,
what's the supermarket called?
Tescaldi's.
I like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, my clearance section's got beef for £4.33.
Oh,
I'm getting that. Oh, I'm going to get shrimp as well at $2.63.
Beef and shrimp together. Okay.
Yeah. And then 1p carrot.
Okay.
From the pantry, you see, I'm rubbish at putting meals together. From the pantry,
I can tell.
I'm going to get some bread and some rice.
Okay.
Okay, how much have I spent? I've got £1.51 left. Oh, crap. Okay. Milk, £1.1. Do I want milk? No, or produce.
If you can spend as much as you can, so you can make the most of your budget.
Okay, cheese, £1.37. Okay, I've got 20p left. What can I get for 20p?
There must be something in the clearance.
Okay. Fancy someone building this. This is funky. Oh, yeah, celery, 20p. But perfect. So, yes, budget used. Finish shopping. What have you gone for?
Yeah. So I'm going to do mine afterwards. So, yeah, finish shopping. And then it comes to the cooking thing.
Hang on. First, I've got Eva brought you cow parsley while foraging.
Eva is Atomic Shrimp's dog. And he does do foraging, doesn't he? And he knows sort of the fauna that you can eat and it is edible. So yes, you have some cow parsley there from Eva. Also, the next stage is the cooking stage, and this is where I'm going to give you the warning. You're supposed to, I think, grab the spoon and stir. Okay. If you stir too quickly, the ingredients fall out of the pot.
Okay.
If you stir too slowly, it burns and you end up with nothing. So I think it's actually really quite difficult, this part. Okay, so off you go.
Let me give it a go then. Okay, start. Okay. So hang on. Can I lift?
This is the part.
Oh, I don't know. It's gone everywhere. Oh my god, that's difficult.
Yeah. So I mean, that's the part I couldn't do.
Oh, there we go.
So
cooking finished. Your dish was pretty subpar. Continue.
Oh, is that all it said?
Yeah, it said your oven baked celery, shrimp, rice, beef, cow parsley, cheese, and bread with a carrot as garnish. Your dish has 1,860 calories. It is not very nutritious and tastes terrible. So the taste is low, nutrition's low, but calories is nice and high. Final score 49 points.
Okay, that's very good.
Oh, thank you.
I think that's very good. Okay, so I'm going to give it a go, and I'm going to be a little bit more stingy. I'm going to try the £5 budget. So what can I get for £5? I think I'm going to start in the meat section. Ooh, I've got pork or shrimp, so that must mean something's in the clearance. Ooh, chicken is £1.1 in the clearance. Nice. I'm going to have the chicken, and I'm going to go back to produce. Do I have anything here? Onions, yeah, that's a good idea. Potato, sure. What else might go well with this? Let's look in dairy and eggs. I think we'll have eggs and cheese. That sounds quite nice. Pantry. Here we go. Do we want rice or pasta? Oh, I've only got 25p left. Oh, I can't get rice or pasta. Oh no, this is terrible. 25p. Oh no, we're going to have no carbs. Oh, how sad. It's going to be very Atkins. Oh, that's okay. This is Atkins. That's going to be fine. Okay, so I have 25p. What can I get for 25p? I can get a carrot for 20p. I can get... God, this is honestly just like Atomic Shrimp. Everything in the clearance is over 25p. Oh, what's that? Is that beans for 72p? Oh, that's rubbish. Oh, no, that's pantry. Clearance. There is a 27p mushroom. Right. So what did I say I could have? A carrot. I'm having a carrot then. There we go. So, finished shopping. Eva brought you sorrel whilst foraging. Thank you very much, Eva. Very kind. And now I need to grab the handle and stir. Apparently I've not. Oh, I've burnt it. Oh, no. It's all right. I'm rescuing this. It's fine.
Okay.
Oh, this is going all right. Steve, this is going all right. Oh, my God, Steve. It's working. Oh, no, I've dropped the handle. Don't burn. Oh, yeah, continue. Cooking finished. Oh, you made pan-fried cheese, eggs, sorrel, carrots, onion, and chicken with potato as garnish. Your dish has 1,487 calories. It is somewhat nutritious and it tastes all right. Your final score is 76 points. I am really pleased with that.
Well done.
Why don't you go again and do the £1 challenge?
Okay, let's try the £1
Oh, we
challenge.
can both do it. Should we both do it? And we'll do it differently. How about
that? Okay.
We'll do it at once. Okay, so what are you going to... So I'm going to look in the clearance first because my clearance will be different to yours.
I've got cheese 84p or milk at 72.
In your clearance?
Yeah.
I've got loads in my clearance.
I've got beef at 181, but that's out of budget. Pork at 125, out of budget. And shrimp at 350, which is out of budget.
I've got potato for 20. That's looking likely. I've got milk for 37. I think I'm going to have the potato for 20p. I think that's pretty good.
I'm getting a potato for 24p, and then I'm getting beans at 75p. Taking me to 99p.
Oh, wow. Potato and beans.
Yeah. Jacket potatoes.
Okay.
But I'm going to do it in a pan.
I'm going to try and get more ingredients.
Okay.
I would have liked canned fish, spam. No, it's all too expensive. Nightmare. Oh, pasta is apparent. Oh, that's 74, not 14. Oh dear. 18p carrot. Yeah, we'll have some carrot. I've got 62p left. Oh, this is really difficult. I feel like the clearance could have been more helpful. I could get beans, but I want to do something different to you. I could get milk, potato, carrot, and milk. Okay. What's under dairy and eggs? Oh, they're all out of my price range. Rice is 55p. Oh, I could get rice. Potato, carrot, and rice. Oh, that's a lot of carbs, isn't it? Oh, what do I do? This is really tough. 62p. What other produce is there? So we can have an onion for 25p, a mushroom for 68p. Oh no, that's out of price. Celery is 32p. Of course it is. It's rubbish. Tomato. Should we have a tomato?
Go for it.
I've got 26p left. I'll have an onion then.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Finish shopping. Right. So, what has Eva brought you? Anything?
I've not clicked yet. Oh yeah, I've got sorrel while foraging.
All right, and I've got broad-leaved dock.
Nice.
Lovely, thank you. Okay, are we going to start stirring?
Let's stir.
Let's stir.
I love the way the beans are still in the tin.
Yeah. Oh, this is... I've got the knack for this stirring now.
Oh, I'm rubbish at it. I'll be surprised if
I've got it. Oh, I've got a few burnt bits. Okay, cooking finished.
All right, dish.
What did you make? That's
apparently
the question.
I made a boiled sorrel and beans with potato as a garnish.
Okay.
The dish has 371 calories, is somewhat nutritious, and tastes terrible.
Oh, okay. Okay. What's your final score?
39.
Okay. So I have made pan-fried onion, tomato, carrot, and potato with broad-leaved dock as garnish. My dish has only 261 calories, which is not shocking. There's nothing really in it. It is very nutritious and it tastes wonderful. And my final score is 72 points. I'm so happy with that.
Well done, you.
I've obviously got this cooking thing down.
Yeah. Yeah, you nailed it.
I'm really impressed with myself. I think we should start doing budget challenges. No, it doesn't necessarily have to be a cooking one.
I suppose.
Just a food one in general. See if we can survive on God, I don't even know if I could survive on £10 a week, to be honest with you.
No, I don't think it'd be easy. So yeah, well done to Atomic. You can certainly talk better than I can. Atomic Shrimp reaching 1 million YouTube subscribers. Well deserved.
Well deserved. Really entertaining guy. Yeah. Now he needs to collaborate with us.
Yeah.
Now that he's finally reached where we are in in the hierarchy of things, we'll let him, shall we?
Yeah, why not? Anyway,
Okay.
I think it's time for one of these.
All your fears and darkest dreams, unsolved mystery.
So this is this week's Unsolved Mystery, the figurine that shouldn't exist. Tonight we're going back, way back, to a time before smartphones, before Rome, before the pyramids, before the wheel, before humans were supposed to exist. In 1889, in the dusty outskirts of Nampa, Idaho, just another blistering afternoon in the American West, a group of labourers, gritty, sweat-stained, and half-deaf from the roar of the machinery, are drilling for water. They bored over 300 feet into the earth, punching through layer after layer of ancient sediment, each one older than the last. They expect water. What they get is something impossible. As the drill churns up sludge from the depths, one worker notices something odd. A tiny shape, dark and solid, ejected with the slurry. He pulls it from the muck. It's a figurine. A tiny clay woman, no more than 1.5 inches tall. Her form is unmistakable, delicate arms, rounded hips, clearly carved eyes, and she's wearing something like a robe. It's beautifully made, clearly human, clearly intelligent. But here is the problem. The figurine came from a depth of 320 feet, a layer dated, even then, to the Pliocene epoch. I think that's how you say it. That's 2 million years ago. According to everything we know about archaeology and human history, this figurine cannot exist. But it does. And not just any figurine, this one wasn't found in a burial site or an ancient ruin. It came from beneath the glacial sediments, sealed in time since before the Homo sapiens were even a sketch in evolution's notebook. So let that sink in. How did a human artifact, crafted, detailed, intentional, end up buried millions of years before humans were ever supposed to exist? The man who studied it, geologist George Frederick Wright, verified both the depth and the age of the layer it came from. He was no mystic, he was a scientist, and he believed it was real. For a while, the story made the rounds in early scientific journals, and then it vanished. The figurine is still held by the Idaho State Historical Society, but you won't see it displayed. You won't hear scholars discussing it. Most never even heard of it. But why? Is it because it's a hoax? Perhaps. But the original witnesses were adamant what they found in the drill, in the earth, just as described. Or did it threaten something? Did this tiny figure, this silent little statue, whisper something inconvenient? A message from deep earth? You are not the first. Could it be a relic of a civilization lost to time, one wiped out clean by catastrophe or design? Or was it planted, but not by human hands? Some conspiracy theorists believe it is part of a wider pattern, out-of-place artifacts erased from the textbooks, silenced by a quiet war for the truth beneath the surface of accepted history. One figurine, one impossible layer of earth, one question no one seems willing to answer. What if history isn't what we think it is? And what else might be buried, just waiting to be found?
Oh, yeah. Gosh. So, thoughts on that?
Thoughts on that? Okay, it came out of the ground.
It did. Well, supposedly. Did it, though?
Did it, though?
They say it.
In the slurry.
Yeah.
I mean, who's looking through this slurry? What are they looking for?
Well, this is it.
What were they drilling for? Water.
Oil, probably.
It does state drilling for water.
Yeah,
But
sorry.
I suppose
yeah.
if you found oil, you'd probably stick with that.
Yeah,
Go-
you would, wouldn't you?
go,
yeah.
Oh yeah, we found something. Nothing. We didn't find anything.
Nothing. No,
Nothing to
it's
see
just
here. To work
rubbish
out.
hole. Yeah. Yeah. Interesting though. The people who will have found it won't have been the scientists or the archaeologists or whatever. So what's to say it's not a hoax? What's to say someone didn't want to make a few quid off of a story? Maybe they thought, I'm going to plant this, it looks old, or maybe it is old, genuinely. Because if it's clay and it's been in slurry, well, surely it would have disintegrated over
Yeah,
time.
I mean, because I'm thinking, is it possible that it wasn't a figurine and it was just a rock that was just happened to be shaped like something? You do get things that happen to be shaped. It doesn't have to have been, it had eyes carved.
Yeah.
I mean, it might have just had, rocks are shaped over millions of years.
Yeah, but I think I think scientists can definitely distinguish between something that's been carved and something that's been shaped by time.
Yeah, we'll go back to 1889 here.
Well, true. I think someone wanted a lot of money and they thought, what if we take this clay figure, make it look a bit old, dab some tea bags on it and whatnot, and I will pull it out of the slurry, from out up his sleeve or whatever, and sell it, and this will make millions, or however, £5 in those days probably made you a millionaire. So I reckon someone just wanted to make money but didn't realize, because this wasn't their area of expertise, that actually where they were pulling it from, it would never have been there. It just isn't possible. And I just think if this had happened today, we wouldn't have taken that at face value and said, well, wow, that's crazy that you pulled it out of there. We would have gone, well, you didn't pull it out of there because
we'd have fact checked.
Predates humans. Yeah, exactly. So you're talking shit. This is a hoax. And I think the reason that didn't happen is because back then, I don't think they did that so much. I don't think they called people out on their shit quite as much. I think they thought, holy shit, maybe we've missed something. Maybe there's more like this, and maybe, there's something we've missed. Maybe humans have been around before, or maybe aliens or whatever. I think they were so much more open to different ideas back then because we knew so much less. So that's my very sensible 2 pence worth on the matter.
Okay. So we're not going aliens then? Aliens didn't come and plant that?
I reckon someone wanted to make some money. And in those days, if you didn't have money, you didn't have a lot to go for you in life, did you?
True. Yeah. Okay. Well, we solved that one then. It's not unsolved anymore. Next.
No, solved it. Next. Yeah. Bring on another unsolved mystery. But, I can see why at the time that had so many people scratching their heads thinking, oh my God, how did that get there?
It kind of explains also why the museum's not bothered to put it out.
Yeah, I think so.
They've just gone, yeah, this is just a myth. It's fake news. We're not bothering.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's probably like a kid's figurine that was popular back in the day or something.
Yeah.
Like the equivalent to a piece of Lego now,
Yeah, or Barbie.
Or Barbie. Yeah, that makes more sense. That makes a lot more sense. I did enjoy that though.
Yeah, it was good.
I did enjoy it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, in that case, because we aren't going home today, Steve, until we finish this.
Okay.
We
we've
are
dragged this
moved-
out because we just keep going off on a tangent. That is what we do.
Well, I don't even want to say tangent, but I think we've been quite thorough.
We have
and
been
we've
very
really
thorough.
dissected each one of these, haven't we?
Yes.
And it's been good fun. So we're going back for the third and final part. I've even put on the prep, must finish today. Unspoken Rules of Life. This is part 3. So let's start with the universal hold the door distance is exactly 6 feet, no more, no less. Is this true, Steve?
I mean, it's a bit awkward when you do it and it's further than that. If you misjudge it or misjudge people's walking speed,
Yeah.
and then you got that awkward standing there waiting for them to catch up.
It's a weird one because if it's very busy and there's lots of people around, I feel a lot less inclined if someone's a little further away than if it's quite quiet and you are the only 2 people around at that time, and I might be more inclined to wait for them. So I didn't know this was a rule, although yeah, I think if you're like in a busy shopping centre or something like that, yeah, I think 6 feet's probably about right. Yeah. Or if someone's older or has a pram or something like that, I would wait an extra 30 seconds for them to catch up and come in, like I'm not an arsehole.
Yeah. Talking of doors, though, if you ever push a pull door, you got to immediately take it out on the door, not yourself.
Oh, it's so
the
true.
door
The door
that's
is wrong.
The door is set up wrong. The door should be
the
the other
door's
way
wrong.
around. Yeah.
It should, yeah.
Someone's mounted that wrong. It's a design flaw.
Yeah, it's immediately stupid.
I mean,
You
it doesn't
stupid
help
fucker.
when you get places and it's a push door, but they put handles on the push side.
Yeah, that's pretty stupid. I wish they wouldn't. Because then, I mean, if you're daft enough to... I mean, that's the thing, isn't it? Like, sometimes you expect to be able to pull the door open, but you can't, and it's got a handle on it, and you think, well, that doesn't seem right. And that is stupid.
Yeah.
So, yeah, quite right.
Just made to look like an idiot, isn't it?
Exactly. It's like they've done it on purpose just to embarrass people, and I won't have it any other way. That's what they've done. We all become mathematicians at a restaurant when splitting the bill. Well, we try, don't we? We do our best.
I usually just get my phone out and just...
Yeah.
But I also think when splitting the bill, if someone's gone for you're on the £1.50 Pepsis or whatever, and someone's drinking the £6 bottles or glasses of wine, and there's like 3 or 4 of them, and you've had one Coke. I ain't paying for them. Yeah, because they're always like, oh yeah, we'll just split the bill. Like, convenient that because you've only had, 4 courses, 6 drinks. Yours is going to be significantly higher than what I've had.
I agree. I think if you're going to split the bill, you have to either sort of be prepared to sort of, have a similar amount to the other person in terms of monetary value, or be prepared to pay a higher amount of the split.
Yeah.
Just pay for what you have actually ordered. So yeah, I think that's fair, isn't it?
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
Okay, what about you'll never remember your friend's Wi-Fi password, but you'll remember your ex's birthday?
Ew, that's so true.
I don't know. I couldn't name any of my ex's birthdays, to be honest with you.
I remember 1,
Okay.
2.
Okay.
Wait. 3.
Okay.
Oh, okay, I remember.
At this
a
point, you
few,
could just pull any date out of the calendar.
To be fair, I could, and none of you bitches would know. But I'm going to be honest. I can definitely, off the top of my head, think of 3. Yeah.
What, down to the year? Or does it get tricky
probably
then?
could.
You? Wow, okay.
Well, yeah, because one of them was 4 years older than me, and the rest have been a year younger than me, I think.
Oh,
well, not
okay.
all of them, actually. That's such a lie, isn't it? One of them was 9 years younger than me. But anyway.
Okay.
That was quite easy to work out, isn't it? But anyway, let's move on. We all have that one T-shirt that's too ugly to wear but too sentimental to toss.
I suppose so.
I disagree.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was kind of thinking more, we have a T-shirt that we won't wear day to day, but you're like, if you're going to get the paintbrush out and do some decorating, that's the T-shirt.
You got to have some. You got to have scruffs, haven't you?
Yeah.
For your cleaning days, or for me, I have like a hair drying top.
Okay.
Hair dyeing top, so that when I'm bleaching my hair, I'm not also bleaching a new top each time.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, I think but also what I do that I am really guilty of is keeping clothes that don't fit me anymore because I have enjoyed Christmas too much every year for the last decade now. I'm really guilty of thinking, oh well, I will go back into that.
I will get into that one day. Yeah,
but it's not.
And who knows? By then it might come back into fashion as well.
I'm not really too bothered about that. If I like it, I like it. I'm going to wear it. To be honest with you, I'm not that bothered about fashion. It just so happens I am incredibly fashionable, obviously.
Yeah.
No, I don't have that T-shirt.
Okay, what's this? So this unspoken rule, you have definitely mimed I'm on the phone to avoid talking to someone. Yeah, I don't think I have.
No, I haven't either.
Because I'm never on the. I don't do the phone. Phone isn't for me.
If I'm on the phone, I've generally put time aside for that.
Yeah,
I'm not
you blocked it into your diary.
I have, yeah. It's an event. I like to sit back and relax when I have a phone call, or walk around the room as it is. But I'm probably not walking into town and making a phone call because I've got time. I haven't got time. I'm walking into town. No, I'm not on the phone unless, it's an emergency and someone's called me. So, no, I've never done that. If I want to avoid talking to someone, I'll pretend I haven't seen them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or you do that thing where they approach you and you're like, oh, God, I've not gotten out of this, have I? And they're like, oh, my God, I haven't seen you in ages. Like, oh, me too. God, yeah, it's just, time just gets away with you, doesn't it? Life's been so busy. It's been absolutely crazy. Actually, to be fair, I'm actually really late. I've got to go, but we will get a coffee sometime. I'll see you later. Yeah,
you've said that too many times. You know that it's conversation straight off your head.
I'm great at that. Yeah. Yeah.
But get that on your CV.
Definitely. You must panic and blame everyone else when the remote disappears. Yeah, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
When I get angry about something, I immediately blame someone else. And then the funny thing is later on, when I've calmed down, I think, I don't know why I do that. Like, I literally sit and have conversations in my head with myself about it and think, why do I do that? Because I know it's not anyone else, it's me. But when I'm angry, I can't be wrong. So, that just makes it worse, doesn't
why
it?
don't they make TV remotes easier to find?
They need to be like fluorescent, don't they?
Yeah.
And with lights.
And with trackers.
With trackers.
Why
not?
Who isn't watching TV on a Fire Stick now? Amazon, pull your finger out. You should be able to remotely call your remote. Right, I did just pause there because I've left the doorbell in there for a reason because we have just edited, right? I went to the door and that was Amazon. Literally. As I said.
They heard you.
Yeah, Amazon, pull your finger out. They literally knock at my door and deliver a parcel.
Well, they didn't knock. They pulled their finger out and pressed your doorbell. Yeah. Is what they did. That's spooky. That's a bit of a spooky one.
That is spooky, isn't it?
Oh, my God. Yeah. Well, next thing we'll know now is we'll be seeing Amazon's new Fire Stick remotes coming to the market, and they'll be fluorescent with bells and whistles, and you'll be able to call for it and it'll answer you and all this kind of shit. So
yeah, exactly. Just hit an app on your phone, button on your phone, find my remotes, starts beeping away.
Oh yeah.
You go, that's where it is. It's dropped outside the
couch
couch again.
See, I think you should invent this. You should go and take this idea to Amazon. Trademark it first for yourself, so they can't just take it, and then go to Amazon and be like, right, I've got this, sort it out.
Yeah, you make it, and then give me the money. Yeah, definitely.
That's the way to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. What else have we got? Oh, saying I'll let you go on the phone means the conversation is now legally over.
Yes, it is. Except I'm really good at saying, all right, I'm going to let you go now. And then I will proceed to keep talking. Because for some reason, I think of about 8 different things that I must quickly mention before I go. And then before I know it, we've talked for another 10 minutes. And I'm like, I am going to let you go now. And quite often I've said that 4 times. Like, no, I really am going to let you go. And the other person is not allowed to hold me up after I've said that.
No.
But
obviously.
I'm still allowed to rabbit on after I've said it. So yes, that is definitely a thing. The person to spot rain has the divine right to say, looks like it's raining. I don't know about that one.
Well, you got the right to, haven't you?
Well, yeah.
But then, likewise, I think the second person can go, no, it's only spitting.
No, it's only spitting. Or, oh yeah, it is, isn't it? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Got your brolly.
What about we become IT specialists when helping someone older with technology?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
How many times have people been called a computer whiz because they can literally open Excel? Like,
yeah. Yeah. I mean, my mum does it all the time. She'll say, she'll give me her phone. I don't know how to do this, Nicole. You do it. And it's like, well, I use iPhone. I haven't got a clue how your phone works. With her Samsung, we're totally different. I've not got a clue. Not a clue.
Everything works pretty much the same way. It's all good.
Well,
but the funny thing is, though, they're not going to learn how to do it if they get other people to do it for them all the time.
No, that's true. That's true. I've lost my prep.
There we go. Do you want me to read the next one for you?
Yes, please.
You fake laugh in text with lol, even if your face is completely neutral.
Yeah.
Yeah, in text, I don't tend to be sat there. LMAO. My ass has never been removed from my body.
No. I think as well, sometimes, I think LMAO is, I actually found that funny. That's basically what you're saying. That was actually all right. You got a snort out of me. LOL is almost a softener to whatever you're saying.
Yeah, so that's not funny, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. But it doesn't even have to be in a response to something. Sometimes it's like the end of your sentence. And instead of putting a full stop, which immediately is passive aggressive and makes people think you're mad at them, you put lol. And if you don't put that, sometimes some sentences still seem a little bit harsh and you just think, well, I don't actually do this.
Yeah, okay.
You could put lol at the end. I never use lol. I'm not a lol gal. But yeah, I've seen it, and I think if you didn't put lol at the end of that, that would have sounded like a bit dicky. But you put lol, so I know you're not being an arse.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. I'm fine never actually means I'm fine, and we all know this.
Yep, we all know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
People go, I'm fine. Like, oh, right. Are you going to tell me what's wrong, or you just keep it to yourself?
Well, this is it. Because normally, if you actually are fine, you normally say, "Yeah, I'm good. Actually, things have been all right." There's a tone, isn't there, in a way that if someone says, "Yeah, I'm fine," it's just a tone, isn't it? It's just the tone of which I don't know. There's something you say fine, you're probably not fine. We know that.
We've summed it up. We've summed it up.
Yeah, we have.
The other one, you have to say oops each time you drop literally anything.
Yeah, it's true. And no one has to be around to hear it. You'll still say it.
Yeah.
Either oops or whoops.
I usually go, oh shit.
Or oh shit. Yeah. You've got to exclaim
bollocks.
something.
Ah, bollocks.
Yeah. Bugger nuts. Yeah. But I mean, if it's child-friendly company, or around your boss or something, you will say oops.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. Hopefully.
That's the plan.
If you want to keep your job.
Okay.
If your food looks good, someone will say, "What did you get?" And you are now food ambassador.
Okay. Fair dues. Yeah. It reminds me of that clip out of Gavin and Stacey where they're ordering the takeaway.
I don't know. I don't watch it.
You know what? I'm going to have to play it here because in this case, Smithy most definitely is the food ambassador.
Right, let's see what we're up to.
All right,
What we got
then.
so far, we have lamb pasanda, beef madras, chicken jalfrezi, no tomatoes, and Gavin wants a king prawn baldy. Hello, Smithy.
Bonjour, mes amis. Comment allez-vous? Je m'appelle Smith A.
What's that, French?
Your instincts serve you well, Peter, or should I say Pierre?
What you going on about? What's with the lingo?
Lucy's got a pen friend over from the Dordogne. Can't speak a word of English, so I'm just throwing it in whenever I can. Or in other words, Dawn, quelle le date ton anniversaire?
Well, we're getting an Indian. What do you fancy?
Chicken boona, lamb boona, prawn boona, mushroom rice, bag of chips, keema naan, and 9 poppadoms.
I'm just going to stick it on the table, you know.
Whoa, right. Okay. What is it about a group of people ordering an Indian or a Chinese or something that is somehow unexpectable to eat your own food that you order yourself? Like, why do we have to... Why are we all just...
Well, because it's nice.
No, it's not. Not for me, because I can guarantee someone, probably Stacey, will have ordered a korma. Am I wrong? Mick, am I wrong?
No, she has actually.
Exactly, right? And in my book, a korma is pointless. It's futile. I won't touch it. But I can guarantee that Pete's already eyeing up my boonas. Am I wrong? Pete, have you thought about my boonas?
Well, yes.
Right, but they're my boonas. You want a booner? Order a booner. That's why I've ordered 2 booners.
Three, actually.
No, I've had enough of it. It was the same last week. I went for a Chinese with Chinese's missus. They're all dipping into mine going, oh, yours is really nice. I'm like, yes, it is. That's why I ordered it. In fact, forget it. I want no part of it. I'll order my own. I'll eat it in the car. I'm out.
Sagaloo. Sagaloo.
I'd like a Sagaloo as well, please, Mick.
Yeah.
Like in that case, he's definitely the food ambassador. He's not touching the korma, and everything on that list is everything that he wants. He's going for the full takeaway experience.
Do you know what though? I actually really like with an Indian. I feel like you order what you order. You like the side dishes you can share, but like when you order your dish, that's yours. But I think with Chinese, I like it when you sort of all have a bit of input and you do have a bit of everything. I quite like having a bit of a banquet with Chinese and having variety.
Yeah, I mean that's what they're trying to suggest there, and Smith was having none of it.
Is that weird though? I don't know. I do get it though. Like when you order something and everyone loves it so much, you end up with hardly anything.
Yeah,
Bloody annoying.
Yes,
but I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I was going to say something and it's completely gone. So yeah, right. Go on. You have the last one, Steve.
Right, let me find it again. What was the last one on our list? Everyone becomes a philosopher at 2 a.m. after binge watching 3 hours of random YouTube videos.
I'm a philosopher any time of the day, Beach.
Yeah.
I can do philosophy.
Doesn't need to be 2 a.m, does it? Anytime.
No, it doesn't. We can. But to be fair, at 2 a.m, I don't have to start chatting some shit.
Yeah.
It's not normally that philosophical. It's normally, I don't know. I'm not even sure because I'm not 2 a.m. Nicole right now. We're 2 different people. So I don't know, but I feel like some of my best, don't, if you want to get my secrets out of me, don't get me drunk. Get me tired. Drunk Nicole won't tell you shit. Drunk Nicole's just there for a fun time. She's not interested in spilling all her dirty stuff. But if you want the tea, the real juice, come at me when I am knackered. Come at me at 2, 3 in the morning and pull me up for a chit chat. And I will lie there and talk deliriously to you like you are my therapist. No problemo. And you'll hear it all. The good, the bad, the ugly, the hilarious and the boring. So, yeah, there you go. That's a little Nicole hack for you there to anyone who cares.
Perfect. Well, that was a nice topic that lasted 3 weeks.
That lasted 3 whole weeks, nearly a month of life's unspoken rules. I did enjoy them, but I am glad we have reached the conclusion now. And I'm quite excited for next week's topic that Andy has spoon-fed for us. I don't know if you've seen for the next segment, Andy has also spoon-fed some things for us.
And this show is brought to you by Andy.
It is.
And
It actually is.
Yeah, brilliant. Because I do sometimes struggle with this segment if I don't prep it, and that I suppose that shows in some of the results. But let's have a go at a prepared version. Thanks to Andy.
Yeah,
It's that time of the week again. It's that time of the week again. It's that time of the week again. Urban Dictionary, word of the week. It's that time of the week again. It's that time of the week again. It's that time of the week again. Urban Dictionary, word of the week.
It is time for word of the week.
yeah. Or words as it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
God,
the first one
bit
that's been
more production snuck in there.
yeah, I'm loving that. Bathroom blank. What is a bathroom blank, Nicole?
I have no idea, Steve.
This is a mental blank or period of time during bathing or showering where you cannot recall any details or memories. This can last from a few seconds to minutes. You can easily get taken out of the trance from loud noise. This appears to be more common among young men, according to a 12-year-old from Reddit, although I cannot confirm this.
I can believe that. Yeah.
Okay. Using context, I had a bathroom blank, so I use more water.
Okay. Doesn't happen to me.
You never just like stand there and just... you know what? I think it's probably the therapy of the water running down your back and you just get lost in the moment.
No. I get in that shower and I'm all business. We go, because I want to get the fuck out. I hate washing my hair, man.
Yeah.
I don't mind going in for a quick body shower. That's fine. But when I wash my hair, man, that's bullshit. So, yeah. And I do everything in... I'm so autistic. It's unbelievable. I do everything in a very particular order as well when I get in there. Like, and I don't deviate from that at all. It's in. It's, quick rinse. It's wet that hair. It's get the hair. Yeah, honestly, it's regimented and yeah. I have a system.
Excellent.
I have a shower system. Yeah.
Fair dues.
Yeah.
Okay, the next word is Wisconsin cumberbum. What is Wisconsin cumberbum?
Cumberbun. That sounds adorable.
It
gonna
does,
be, is
doesn't
it?
it?
It's not going to be, is it?
The act of inserting cheese into any variety, into a man or woman's anus using only your feet. Using context, Tom, did you smell his feet? Rich, yeah. Smells like he performed like 3 Wisconsin cumberbuns last night. Get it?
Andy understood the assignment, didn't he?
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to read that out today, so thank you for that.
Andy, you're prepping this every week now, darling. You know that, don't you?
Okay, the next word is blue puss.
Oh, no, this is sounding like Bonnie Blue's Blue Waffle again.
She always comes up, doesn't she?
Yeah.
It's a female equivalent of blue balls. The resulting pain when a lover brings a woman close to climax and then bails. Using context, damn, last night we were making out. Dude comes and leaves me with blue puss once again. He's not satisfied. Not satisfied at all, is he?
No, that's not good.
No. Okay, next on the list is a pussy pounce. What is a pussy pounce?
Oh my God. I have no idea.
Right, I will. You know what? I'm going to read out the quote first and see if you get it from that. Okay. More cushion for the pushing.
That just sounds like. Well, that's what you say when someone's a bit, sturdier.
Well, this says
Not sturdier, squishier.
This says to fuck a girl with tons of pussy hair, so you have to push harder to get your dick into the pussy.
Whoa.
Okay.
That's 70s style, though, bro.
Yeah. Long enough to braid it.
Jesus.
Oh, dear. Okay, this next one has got 14 upvotes and 7 downvotes, okay?
Okay.
The barbecue pounder.
Oh, my God. Go on.
Squirt a heaping helping of barbecue into her ear, and then you have it with the lady from behind until you both comb. Comb? Then you call it a night. Onions optional. Used in context. She was deaf for a week after I gave her a barbecue pounder. Also, I dipped some chicken nuggets in her ears.
It was the comb that did me. It's just imagine being pounded until you comb.
Yeah. I mean, I've clicked on comb to find out what comb means. It says a tooth device used for grooming and styling hair.
So I'm right.
Okay. Other terms may mean choking on my bread. When something is so funny, you choke on your metaphorical bread can be amalgamated with LMAO and ROFL. ROFL, COMB, LMAO, rolling on the floor, choking on my bread, laughing my ass off.
I just like the thought of someone getting to it with barbecue sauce in their ear, of course, and they'll get into the climax, and then they're like, hold on, I must get my comb. It's probably to tame that 70s bush, you know.
Yeah. You will be better off with the braids after all.
Give it a bit of parting just to make life a bit easier, you know. Sorry. They used to call it splitting her whiskers, didn't they?
Did they?
I've heard that might be a bit of an old man gross thing to say, but yeah.
Oh, well, that was interesting. I enjoyed that.
Oh, that was lovely. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad we did that. Thank you, Andy. Please send us some more. And if anyone else wants to send us some more, they can. But I feel like Andy really understood the assignment.
I mean, it was only last week we were going to bin it off, and this week it's got its own song, and we've actually got it produced.
And it's because it's been prepped. It's so much better. Yeah, if you prep her and, get that barbecue in the ear first, you're going to have a wonderful time. It's just,
You'll be combing all night.
Changes everything. Be combing all night. Yeah. Yeah, combing the kitties. Anyway, let's talk about meme of the week.
It's the meme of the week.
Meme of the week.
Meme of the week. So unique.
So unique.
It's the meme of the week. Meme of
the week.
Meme of the week.
Beautiful. Still sounds pissed, but beautiful.
The trumpets are gorgeous, aren't they? Yeah. Yes. So, finally, I've beat you.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. So, I feel a bit better because I'm starting to think I'm not funny. And I know that's not true deep down. I know I'm freaking hilarious and sexy. I've got it all. But yeah, I was starting to get a bit scared that I was losing it, But no, I've pulled it back. So yeah, I'm proud of myself.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
got to try and get on a roll now with it. That's the thing.
Okay. Ironic considering the last one was with dice. Get on a roll with it. Oh dear.
Yeah, pretty ironic. Yeah.
Okay. Well, do you want to go first this week then?
In that case, sure. So this one is a photograph of some tissues at Tesco.
Okay.
And they're Tesco Luxury Soft. But how they have different designs on the boxes and stuff?
Yeah.
Right, well, this section of Tesco Luxury Soft tissues, the boxes have a camouflage print on, and the caption is, Tesco are completely out of tissues yet again.
Oh, dear. Are you sending it me? I can't see it.
Oh, send it to you. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm slacking, aren't I? I do apologise.
Oh,
there it is.
There it is. Oh, dear. That's bad.
Yeah, okay. I love it, though.
I've gone for a topical one this week.
Yeah.
So at the bottom, it's got a couple.
I was hoping we were going to avoid anything really serious this week. I'm glad you brought it up at the meme section, at least.
It's all right. We're not in the Middle East. It's not too serious to us. So.
Yes.
But it's got a couple of pictures of Donald Trump. One of him on his phone, and then one of him with like a kind of eek face. It says, Trump, hey Siri, tell me how many miles I ran today. And it says, Siri said, okay. Yeah. Sending missiles to Iran today.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's so true of like AI. If it mishears you, and it'll just like be like, yeah, sure, whatever. I'll believe what you said, you know.
The worst one's Alexa adding shit to your shopping list, isn't it?
Yes.
Like, no, I don't want that. Stop it. It's just, oh God. Especially when you weren't even talking to her in the first place, you know?
Yeah.
God. Yeah. Frustrating.
Yeah.
Frustrating.
Indeed.
But yes, so if you'd like to head over to topicopedia.online, scroll down a little bit on the homepage, and you can find our Meme of the Week poll. Please, please, please drop what you're doing and give us a vote, so that hopefully I can be sexy and hilarious for the second week running.
Or just find mine funny and vote for mine.
Or vote for Steve's. Just vote. We really just want your votes. Yeah. They matter, and they make Meme of the Week worth doing. So, the student across the road is home again. I see. They've obviously been away and come back. I thought they were gone.
Oh, okay.
They've had a shirt hanging up in their window, and their blind hasn't shut for about a month. And now the light's on, and the shirt's been removed. So. Maybe they're moving out. I don't know, because it's the summer, isn't it? Sorry. I think we should move on. Time to go. Time to move on.
Oh, dear. Yeah. Where are we up to? Oh, it's the time for me to dig out a...
Yeah, I don't have any production for this, because no one's bought us a coffee yet.
Yeah. So, talking buying us a coffee.
Yeah.
Is it there? No. Right, okay.
You're looking for your comb? What's going on?
I'm looking for my comb.
Sorry.
It is there, right? So if you head to Topicopedia online, Topicopedia.online even, you can click support us in the top right, and it will there allow you to buy us a coffee. The set amounts, for some reason, I've not worked out how to change them yet, are 18, 37 and 75.
But you can ignore that.
But you can just ignore that and put in your own amount. You can put your name in and say something nice, and we would love it. You can add a video message.
That's cool. You can add a video message of you saying, here is the £1 million I've sent to you guys. Split it equally. Don't blow it all at once. Love you. Bye. That would be amazing. Thank you. Yeah. I mean, production would go through the roof at that point, obviously.
Yeah, we can produce everything then.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We'd be producing up the wazoo. We will be. Yeah. So, yeah. Anyway,
that bottom's there. You know what? I think we should earn any kind of thing we get. So I think we try and make people laugh.
We do try.
So what do the tick and the Eiffel Tower have in common?
I don't know.
They're both Paris sites.
Okay.
What do you call kinky pasta?
Oh, I don't know.
Fetishini.
I bet it's really creamy. Oh dear.
I started dating a beautiful comedian. She made me laugh so much. Even when I went down on her, she tasted funny.
Oh dear. Oh,
some of these are better before I read them out.
Oh dear.
When I woke up this morning, my wife was cooking breakfast with nothing but a t-shirt. And when she saw me, she said she needed me to have sex with her right now. I mean, I was surprised, but happy to oblige. After that, I said, what was all that about? And she said, the egg timer broke and there was a minute left.
Oh dear. Okay. Are we ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay. Knock knock.
Who's there?
I need app.
I need up who?
Yeah, that's the level I'm at. What do you call a vampire who likes sunbathing?
Oh, I don't know.
Ash.
Ash.
Yeah, ash. Because vampires in the sun, they burst into flames.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I was a bit slow on the uptake there.
Yeah, you were. God, I'm sad. Look, I'm a hardcore Buffy fan. I'm just letting you know.
Note to self, for the edit, when I clip this up for TikTok, stick Halloween next to that and we can release it in October.
Yes, good idea.
Yeah.
Good idea. We'll see. Why are paediatricians always in a bad mood?
Oh, I don't know.
They have little patience. Okay.
I like that. That's clever.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Right. I got a long one for you.
Okay.
You ready? Everyone get a brew. Get it tucked in. Get comfy. So a nurse is giving a sponge bath to a comatose woman, and she's gently sponging her nether region when suddenly the monitor blips. "Doctor," she exclaims, "look at this." And the doctor comes in and she does it again and the monitor blips again. "Interesting," says the doctor. "Call her husband." So the husband comes in and the doctor explains what happened and says to him, "This might sound crazy, but we think that oral sex might snap her out of her coma." And her husband says, "Really? Well, if you think so." So they close the curtain and they let the husband do his thing. And after about 2 minutes, the monitor flatlines. And the staff come rushing in, tries to resuscitate her, but it's too late. The doctor turns to the husband and says, "I wonder what happened. Did you notice anything?" And the man pulls up his pants and says, "Well, maybe she choked." That's a naughty one, that one, isn't it?
Oh, it's
anyway,
bad.
On that note, we're going to leave it there for this week. Thank you so much for joining us for another episode of Topicopedia. As always, head over to topicopedia.online where you can fill out our sexy feedback form and give us all your feedback. And don't forget to vote for your favourite meme of the week. You can also get in touch with us via any of our socials. And if you're not giving us a follow, please do, actually, because I think a lot of people have not realised that they're not following us. So do that. And of course, like and subscribe on YouTube. And we will see you again next week. Bye.
Bye.